My name is Burrow Cobb, giving my final presentation for Christian ethics. A biblical passage for Christian ethics that I use. Do not take revenge, my friend, but leave room for God's wrath. For it is written, "It is mine to avenge. I will repay," says the Lord. Romans 12, verse 19. A second biblical passage for Christian ethics that I've picked. But among you there must not be even a hint of sexual immorality, or of any kind of impurity, or of greed, because these are improper for God's holy people. Ephesians chapter 5, verse 3. My third biblical passage for Christian ethics. Thou shalt not kill. Exodus chapter 20, verse 13. Ethic issue I gain insight on. Capital punishment. When someone is sentenced to the death penalty. My second ethic issue I gain insight on. Premarital sex and abstinence, not having sex when you are single before you are married to someone. The third ethical issue I gain insight on. Abortion. The killing of an unborn baby while it is still in its mother's womb. This is my case study that I've decided to talk about. I had a friend that came to me with an issue that they were having with a neighbor who had been hostile and provocative and used vile language, and asked my opinion on what they should do. A fact that I shared with them. It was happening, this is a fact, it was happening all because they walked through the person's yard to go hunting. An ethical issue. They were told they did not have permission, but they did from the one that owned the land. Virtue that I share. Tried being nice, but the neighbor always wanted to argue even when they weren't walking through their yard. List of alternatives. They could have moved to another home, not go hunting at all, put up a privacy fence, or take them to court. The next one is compare. Could move, but they didn't want to because that was their home. They could have not gone hunting, but they loved to hunt. Put up a fence so they couldn't see their neighbors, and he couldn't see them. Consequences they could have. They could moved away, but ended up with the same kind of neighbor. Decisions to make. They ended up taking them to court. They also put up a privacy fence. They no longer go hunting there anymore. They have found another place local to hunt. Support for ethic decision. The ethic decision for this case study, I believe, was that of emotivism, because the emotivist holds that moral language simply expresses a person's emotions about a subject. This caused them to be very emotional while this was going on. One ethic topic I'm undecidable about. I feel the most undecidable about this topic of genetic testing. Why undecided about genetic testing? I am not really sure about genetic testing, and I feel that it is something that I really need to do more research on and learn more about why it is being done. Thank you.